Look, at my age, you know I've been to a lot of doctors. Healthcare partners, they really care. They're concerned about your health. They're all the best. I am Roberta, and I am a healthcare partner. Visit hcpnv.com to hear my story.
News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 775-751-0349.
Tonight on News 46, Sheriff Tony DeMeo speaks out about his budget.
Opportunity is now here at Nye Community Coalition.
And Geneva Hollis is presented the Hometown Hero Award. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Rick Vale and Monique Mitchell. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Thursday, July 11th, 2013. I'm Deanna O'Donnell in for Rick Vale.
And I'm Monique Mitchell for News 46.
The Nevada Attorney General has decided not to pursue charges against Sheriff Tony DeMeo. The AG's office reports that there is not sufficient evidence to show that he willfully overspent his budget during the last fiscal year. News 46 spoke to DeMeo this morning about the case.
The attorney and I believe that even at the close of the meeting that there was enough, we presented enough information to show that there was no way that we showed willful intent to go over budget, and that's the standard you have to go by. The probable cause, which would be a reasonable person would understand that this crime occurred. Mm-hmm. We presented our arguments. We used the emails that were forwarded to us. They had them at the meeting, and also we presented the law that basically said is that there was a question about furloughing. We couldn't furlough individuals. We didn't have an MOU, and that was being presented by the DA's office and the county commissioners. Now, from the DA, that I should have been furloughing these individuals. In addition to, we knew that there was some kind of problem with the financial aspect of the program. In middle of June, we had $242,000 in the black. Mm-hmm. Then within 14 days, not only did we go through the $242,000, but we exceeded that by another $1.3 million in 14 days, less than 14 days.
Why is that?
Well, we believe that there was the same reasons that the county gave to the Department of Taxation why they shouldn't be held in scrutiny, because their audits were late. And remember, they had to go in front of the Department of Taxation back in May in reference to their why the audit wasn't done. In addition to that, we had $116,000 in surplus in our overtime budget. So then there was we believe there was improper funding. And, in today's paper, I have to go by today's paper, I didn't accuse the DA of setting up me. Mm-hmm. What we basically said is that there was definitely some direction given for me to furlough people without MOU.
Mm-hmm. The MOU, Memorandum of Understanding.
Memorandum of Understanding for furloughs. Only certain selected people were being furloughed. There was this a caveat that essential personnel mm-hmm. would not be furloughed. I asked a senior county commissioner, who was the most senior on the board at that time, mm-hmm. What are the essential people? She didn't know. Like I said, is that, and I have to correct something. In today's paper, I didn't say longevity went by 18%. They got longevity back. They lost that a while ago. They got that back. There was some other things that we feel that encumbered the county for some financial liabilities that I don't think the county can handle. And the addition was the fact that they were, instead of having a fixed cost on our people on standby, which was I think $1.25, $1.75, it now went to 18%, which now you don't know what that number is, because 18% varies about from somebody that has the difference in their time on the job and their steps and so on and so forth. So a lot of things in the contract we looked at, we didn't have any input in the contract, but we have to live by it. The county has to live by it. And so there was a lot of financial issues that caused us concern once they were agreed to by the commissioners.
Well, 4 new signs have been posted on the Nye Community Coalition campus at West and Wilson Streets. The signs can be read in 2 very opposing ways.
We are at Nye Community Coalition. Tomorrow you have a job fair. Tell me about it.
That's right. It's part of our second Fridays every month. On the second Friday of each month, we're having a job and volunteer fair. So the July one is actually tomorrow from 9 to noon.
Right here at the Nye Communities Coalition campus on the corner of West and Wilson Street. You have a job zone sign here right now, and you have a kind of a hashtag.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've, there's still a lot of people that can't find the campus, and I was at a conference and came up with kind of a crazy idea and saw a message that I really liked. And part of the idea behind it is to get people talking.
Yeah.
So, yep. So we're referring to the job zone, which is really where career connections, but we wanted something short, something blocky, something to be big on a sign. So we kind of created this job zone, which, we'd have programs for job seekers and employers. But, of course, the kind of the controversy, those that think we can't spell, and then there are those that see different messages when they look at the alphabet soup there. And some are not understanding at all. Some are reading it as opportunity is nowhere. And we read it, or I read it as opportunity is now here.
There you go.
So it's been kind of fun. Our goal behind this is to get people talking.
And so you got some new signs up here also saying the Man Center, and that's what you guys are calling this now?
Yeah, we're just, the multi-purpose building was just kind of a sterile thing, and we're going to have, as people come into the room, if they haven't been there in a while, they're going to start to see some changes. We're doing some painting in there. We're going to have some different things going on coming up in the coming months. We have a lot of services available here in addition to the coalition itself. For example, we have a representative from Health and Human Services that's here for a couple hours every week, and other organizations as well. We're really going in the direction of creating kind of a one-stop model for the campus here. So we'll have employers that are looking for employees now, and in the near future we will have organizations that are looking for volunteers now. And then we'll also have a posting of all the jobs that we have available through our resource room posted as well. So there will probably be opportunities to learn about 50 to 75 different openings in Nye County right now. So anybody that says there are no jobs in Pahrump or in Nye County, come on by, because we can prove you wrong.
There you go. For more information, is there a number to call?
727-9970. And again, we're here from 9 to noon tomorrow for the job fair, or any Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Anybody can stop by and learn more about what's available and what we can do to help job seekers.
The 30-year mortgage rate rose to its highest level in nearly 2 years. Rates climbed 0.22 percentage points to 4.51% for a 30-year fixed-rate loan this week, the highest it has been since July of 2011. Meanwhile, the average rate for a 15-year loan hit 3.53%, up 0.14 percentage points.
Well, the price of unleaded gasoline could jump by at least 25 cents per gallon in August. In the last 2 weeks, gas futures jumped to $3.01 per gallon, an increase of more than 10%. And oil prices have surged more than 10% over the last month. At the same time, the price of retail gas has barely moved. Gas prices are expected to surge by as much as 30 cents a gallon in August.
And as we head into our first break, here's Mr. Movie Phone.
I'm Mr. Movie Phone. Who's the better actor, Adam Sandler or a giant computer-generated robot? You'll be the judge with my weekend movie preview next.
Today's news is brought to you in part by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrumps optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300.
Happy weekend, everybody. I'm Mr. Movie Phone with your weekend movie preview. Well, this week at the movies, it's Adam Sandler versus you and your better judgment. And it's monsters versus robots in Pacific Rim.
Today we face the monsters that are at our door. Today we are canceling the apocalypse!
Yes, monstrous aliens invade Earth after finding a portal under the ocean. Faced with annihilation, humans fight back with giant robots controlled by their pilots' every move. The Real Deal? Well, kind of a Godzilla meets Transformers, except it's directed by Guillermo del Toro, so Pacific Rim is a bigger, better, smarter play on the giant robot alien genre, so when you take your 14-year-old son, and you know he wants to see it, you'll be glad you went along for the ride too. I'm in! It's an unforgettable homecoming, in Grown Ups too.
Riding your bike to school in the morning, you couldn't do that in L.A.
Yeah, thank God there's no crazy people out here.
Put your hands in the air. And wave them like you just don't care. Say ho! Say ho!
Adam Sandler's character moves back to his hometown to give his family a better life and to reconnect with his old friends. But this time around, it's the kids that are teaching the lessons. The Real Deal? Look, if you're willing to continue to fund Adam Sandler and his middle-aged band of misfits vacation homes, that's your business. But for me, their childish brand of humor is about as much fun as a screaming baby. I'm out. All right, remember, for your showtimes, your tickets, my 6-second reviews, so much more, go to MoviePhone.com or tweet me right at 6-Second Reviews. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you at the movies. That's a wrap!
Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza has presented their Hometown Hero Award. Here's Sheldon Fetty with this month's winner.
Hi everybody, Sheldon here with Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza, proud to announce this month's winner of the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza Hometown Hero Award. I'm here with Geneva Hollis. Hi Geneva.
Hi Sheldon.
You've been awarded this month's Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza Hometown Hero Award for all the work you do with our local vets. Could you tell us a little bit about what you do?
Well, I was helping with the vets. I haven't been there for a few months, but I help fill out the paperwork, do computer input, so all their records are in the computers, and just generally work with them.
It really is fantastic. These are people who have sacrificed their time and in fighting and some serving and in sometimes risking everything to help protect our right to be free and do the things that we do. So volunteering to help those folks really is very special. You do a lot of work with seniors too?
Yes, we do, or both of us do. But I crochet afghans for the homebound all year long. Because of Gary's surgery, I haven't this year because we've got so many left over. But I've been doing that for 8-10 years.
You know, one of the things that really is very special about being able to present this award is that I get the honor of meeting many of the people in Pahrump that are going above and beyond and are doing the special things to make our community the great place that it is. And one thing they all have in common is that they're all very humble. When we give the award, they're all like, oh shucks, why me? And Geneva was absolutely no exception to that. The people that give of their time are often the ones that are the most surprised when they're given an award. And I want to thank you for all the work that you do. Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza partners with the Pahrump Valley Winery and Symphony's Restaurant, and giving this award, they want to give you dinner for two up at Symphony's Restaurant, which is really a beautiful restaurant, along with a bottle of their wine, and they present you with this certificate for that, so let me give you that. And then also on your behalf, Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza makes a donation to the charity of your choosing for $300, and the only thing we ask is that it's a local charity, that the money stays here in the community. And Geneva, you had chosen, tell us who?
Symphony Animal Foundation.
Which is one of my favorite causes. We do a lot for them, and we're glad that you picked those guys. So there's the check for the $300. If you'd like to award somebody or nominate someone for the Pahrump Valley Hometown Hero Award, please go to PV Auto Plaza